The day public speaking changed my life is the day that I noticed that what we see is there's so much emphasis on the technical side. Let me create the right message. Let me put this in there. And you see a lot of trainers, but also programs like Toastmasters, where they teach you to have a very concise beginning, a middle, and an end. And it's perfectly packaged so that it hits the audience's logical mind and it makes sense. But the problem is that as humans, we're attracted to story and to emotions, and it's actually very little about what you say, but it's more about how you say it that transfers and makes your message impactful, makes it meaningful. And so for that, we must look at what is the emotion that you're sharing when you're speaking. And a lot of times, maybe you've been there before, you've seen a speaker and you walk out and you don't remember exactly what they said, but you remember how you felt. You were captivated by their emotion and their energy. And that's what I'll be sharing with you today, is how you can make this a switch that you actually become a more effective speaker based on channeling what happens and flows from you when you are speaking. Because when we look at the most authentic speakers, they're not planning out every single word. They're not going, let me put this story in here and that story there. They are rooted in themselves. They are grounded, they are calm, and that's what gives them access to transfer emotion to the audience. There are three key components to become a more authentic communicator, and I'll share this with you. First, it's write down what matters most. Make a list. What matters most in your life? What's a high value for you? What's a central theme for you? When you have these written down, what it allows you to do is to allow yourself, where am I coming from every time that I share my message? Be it video, be it on a stage. When you come from that place, you're going to come from an aligned place, and that's going to allow for your message to be more authentic and to resonate with your clients. So first, write down a list of everything that matters. The second step is stop caring. Okay, stop caring. And when we look at, and I work with clients from starting out in boardroom meetings all the way up to TEDx speakers in front of thousands of people in the audience, this is a central theme. The moment that we disconnect from caring what other people think is the moment that you say yes to yourself. You give yourself permission to share authentically. And you allow yourself to go, what is it that I really want to put out there in the world, instead of what is it that everyone else is expecting of me? When we create that distinction and you stop caring about what they think, that's what allows you to line up to be yourself. And the third one is you have the things that matter to you, you've stopped caring, and now the third thing is it's embracing polarity. We must polarize to monetize. And why that's important is because as you share your message, some people are going to like it, some people won't. And that is the place where you come from authenticity. When you genuinely care about them, when you say, this is the message that I want, this is what's going to connect with my clients, this is what I believe in, that's when you get the power from authenticity, because you're not trying to win the entire audience over. You are bringing in your ideal clients because they're going to connect with you and your message. And you must polarize to monetize. Anybody who stands out from the crowd is doing so because they are different, because they're being themselves. And most importantly, they're being authentic. Authentically care, but care about the people that you can attract in, that align with your message. And when you do those three steps, you will find that your confidence surges. You're going to leave behind a lot of the fears and hesitations and insecurities that hold people back, and you enter a new realm of freedom. A freedom to be yourself, to fully express yourself, to seize opportunities. So instead of regrets, you're building successes. So these are 3 steps to become a more authentic and powerful speaker every time you get up there.